the practices which are suggested by Ayurveda, do they also impact our genes? I mean, things like breath work, pranayam.
The closest science
Yeah.
available in the world right now for epigenetics Ayurveda.
Oh, really?
क्योंकि Ayurveda का
Wow.
definition क्या है? Way of living.
Yes.
Ayurveda is a way of living.
Ayurveda.
Epigenetics is what? Epigenetics is the way of living. Like जिस तरह का खाना आपके लिए अच्छा है, what you should not eat, what kind of exercise you should do, what exercise you should not do, how much time, how you should sleep, and what is important. It's about the way of living.
Yes.
And only difference is Ayurveda में prakriti analysis करके vada pitta kapha permutation combination of that.
Yes.
From there you are actually understanding your body. Here you are actually understanding your body at a deeper level. In fact, there are some institutions in India जो लोग अब already genetics और Ayurvedic research combine करके काम शुरू कर चुके हैं.
Wow.
Already the work is on.
Amazing.
So they are seeing that maybe genetic profiling can give much deeper level of insights than a prakriti analysis. तो उससे जब आपका genetic profiling आपको मिल गया, these are the gene variants and this could be the expressions, and with this expression this could be the diseases. किस तरीके से आयुर्वेदा ट्रीटमेंट लेके prevent कर सकते हैं.
Okay.
Basically.
Okay.
So the study is already on, and I think hopefully that can be a breakthrough.
Wow.
Yeah.
So signs and symptoms from biology, genes analysis, and solutions from Ayurveda. When it will be combined together, of course.
Yeah, absolutely. क्योंकि आजकल कुछ लोग अभी भी इसके बारे में, आयुर्वेदा के बारे में, तो इंडिया में ही कुछ मैंने देखा है, कुछ मॉडर्न मेडिसिन डॉक्टर्स के खिलाफ बात करते हैं. They are saying it's not scientific, blah blah blah, all those stuff. But I think we have gone ahead and we have started understanding the science of phytochemicals. यानी कि जो herbs के बारे में हम बात कर रहे हैं, चाहे वो अश्वगंधा हो. So अश्वगंधा के अंदर विथेनोलॉइड्स जो उसके अंदर जो फाइटोकेमिकल्स है, उसके बारे में अब रिसर्चेस अब अवेलेबल है. चाहे हम टर्मरिक के बारे में बात कर ले, we know that's one of the brilliant medicinal herb. Now उसके अंदर जो curcumin जो है, curcumin किस तरीके से काम करते हैं, how it can block inflammation. There are papers available now.
Yeah.
So I think we can do a lot, especially as Indians. That should be our responsibility also.
मैं एक्चुअली आपसे फूड के बारे में डिटेल में डिस्कस करना चाहती थी, बट अभी तक हमने जो डिस्कस करा उससे तो मुझे लग रहा है कि देयर इज नथिंग कॉल्ड एज अ गुड डाइट और अ बैड डाइट. A bad diet can be good for some people and a good diet can be bad for some.
At least to the little knowledge I have about food and all, I don't believe in all those fundamental concepts which are being built around superfood, good food. यानी कि yes, of course, vegetable oil, yes, absolutely no. It can actually create all the damage. लोग सोचते हैं कि मैदा is the villain. Maida is not the villain. The real villain is sunflower oil. This is actually creating all the problems in the world. Sunflower oil was supposed to be used in paints.
Paints?
Yes.
Okay.
It was used in the paint industry. ये मेरे ख्याल से बहुत सारे बीमारियों को अट्रैक्ट करने के लिए ऑयल इंट्रोड्यूस करवाया. I think all the kinds of vegetable oils, whatever we talk about, the sunflower oils, they're all very dangerous. Change it with the olive oils, coconut oil. Now, one point of time, Western world coconut oil को इतना vilify किया कि कर रहा था, यानी कि कोलेस्ट्रॉल बढ़ा रहा है. आजकल मैक्सिमम एक्सपोर्ट जो वर्जिन कोकोनट ऑयल का हो रहा है, वो सब अमेरिका के लिए हो रहा है, इंडिया से.
सारा good quality extra
virgin coconut oil goes to America. When you talk about the fast food culture, I think, or the KFCs of the world or the McDonald's of the world, मेरे ख्याल से अगर आप देखें, मेरा जो opinion है कि it's all about the oil. Okay, that's why even when I stay in a hotel, I don't take omelette. I only take boiled eggs. But I love omelette, but I don't like the oil.
Okay.
So if you can be conscious about a bunch of those kind of things, I think you're good.
And outside food, like it all contains oil.
This kind of oil.
Yes. What's your take on ghee for aging?
Yes. best.
Ghee
I start my
is-
day with ghee, A2, especially the Deshi ghee, because A1 casein is inflammatory. So जो industrially grown cow से जो आप घी बनाते हैं, that is dangerous. वो आपका इन्फ्लेमेशन लेवल बढ़ाते हैं. बट जो देशी काउ है, जो आपको A2 घी कहते हैं, so that's really good. I start my day, I take 3 to 4 glasses of water, and after that the first thing which goes into my body is an A2 ghee, 1 tablespoon. I know the benefits. It really works, not just on your gut, it works on your skin, it works on your brain, the most important thing.
Yeah.
Because it contains a lot of butyrates, which is very good for your brain. So I think that's brilliant. Yeah.
And Ayurveda also.
Yeah, Ayurveda
puts a
also prescribe.
stamp.
Stamp on that. Yeah. MCT oil, because virgin coconut oil ka next derivative है MCT oil. That also works very great wonders. We have got a coffee in V Roots, which has got MCT oil. We have
Bullet
mixed
coffee.
we have mixed curcumin also with MCT
Oh,
oil,
wow.
which gives powerful results.
Very nice. So curcumin along with healthy fats
Yeah,
is fantastic.
absolutely. MCT oil has got a great benefit, like it penetrates the blood-brain barrier. तो एडवांटेज है कि आप अगर कुर्कुमिन को सपोज आपका ब्रेन रिलेटेड इन्फ्लेमेशन से है, तो आप कुर्कुमिन और एमसीटी ऑयल साथ में डाल दें. यानी कि जैसे मैं पर्सनली आई बीन गोइंग थ्रू अ प्रॉब्लम ऑफ साइनसाइटिस फॉर इयर्स.
Okay.
Since I think almost 20 years I had sinusitis. कॉम्बी फ्लाम का लॉयल कस्टमर था मैं. और हमारा एक कंसल्टेंट है, फूड टेक्नोलॉजिस्ट है. शी इज द वन हु सेड, hey, why are you having this combi flam all the time? She said, why can't you take curcumin? So I said, I've been taking curcumin supplement tablets. तो उन्होंने कहा कि नहीं वो तो नहीं चलेगा, आपको फैट के साथ ही
absorption के लिए.
Because then I started mixing this. I take the curcumin, I mix it with MCT oil I buy from Amazon. And I used to take, and I started getting results.
Wow.
I started seeing my sinusitis not appearing at all. Then I thought this should be good,
Yes.
people should be able to consume in the right way.
Yes.
तो हमने क्या किया, हमने उसको कुर्कुमिन 95% हाई प्योरिटी कुर्कुमिन और MCT ऑयल को लिपिडिफाई करके पाउडर करके एक सैशे में डाल दिया, और we are selling it in V Roots now. It's our number one selling product.
Are these products available on Amazon?
Yeah, in our sites and also Amazon. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. We'll make sure and give the link in description.
Yeah. We'll give your subscriber special offer also.
Discount
maybe.
also?
Yeah. We'll give we'll put it in the.
Okay, great. Thank you for that. So you can give us some code or something like that.
Yeah, I'll give you a code with that. Your subscribers and followers can get maybe 20%.
Wow.
Yeah.
Thank you. That will be great. Dr. Nair, I also want to talk about nature exposure. And when we talk about nature exposure, I'm talking about sunshine, fresh air. However, unfortunately, in India, in metro cities, Delhi, Bombay, it's a little difficult to breathe the fresh air. But it is also very necessary for anti-aging and staying young, fit and everything. So since we are talking about, epigenetics and reverse aging and all these things, from Indian context, what our Indian audience can actually do to enjoy the nature?
I think, we cannot actually cover the reality which is there. Now, when you look at nature, two ways we need to deal with that. One is the sunlight, second is the air, and also earth.
Yes.
I have asked this question to many people जो city में they live in the city. उनसे जब पूछता हूँ, यानी कि what is the last time when your body touched earth? उस टाइम लोग सोचते हैं कि हाँ कब था, यानी कि नहीं मैं in my house I walk barefooted, but that's on a vitrified tile. Real soil, maybe on the beach, on the grass. What is the last time? Many people haven't even touched for the last 6 months, some people 1 year. This is very important क्योंकि हमारे बॉडी के अंदर जो 60 to 70 trillion cells है, these are all electromagnetic fields. And if you are totally disconnected from the earth, जैसे कि हर एक इलेक्ट्रिकल इक्विपमेंट यहाँ पे, इलेक्ट्रॉनिक इक्विपमेंट यहाँ पे है, वो सब अर्थ किया हुआ है. हमारे बॉडी को भी चाहिए अर्थ थी.
Right.
So at least once in a week, purposefully, that's why he said earlier also that you have to take it as an intention. Purposefully go out somewhere, walk barefooted, जहाँ पे भी हो. You know, I have got so many people connected in Dubai. So कुछ लोग मुझे पता है after knowing about it, at least they make sure जब वो मॉल में जा रहा है वहां पे कोई लॉन है तो immediately they remove the shoe and they just walk for 2 minutes there. You know, whenever you get a chance, especially you are living in a city जहाँ पे आपको मिलता है, जहाँ पे धरती पे टच करने के लिए या लॉन पे वॉक करने के लिए, you should not miss that. That's the most important thing, because earthing, the grounding or whatever you call it as, this can actually resolve many issues, especially neuro related.
I'm sure. And I'm sure if people will recall the last time that they really walked barefoot, they must have felt really good, because the feeling that we get, that connection with the soil and everything, I think dopamine release karwata hai wo.
It's fantastic, beautiful. Mainly because I have seen people coming out of minor neuro related issues like pins and needles. You know, जैसे कुछ लोग कहते हैं ना, पिंस एंड नीडल्स, यहाँ पे नंबनेस फील कर रहे हैं और ये खा रहे हैं, न्यूरोबायन खा रहे हैं, वो खा रहे हैं. But I say that just walk on this lawns or on the soil, and they start feeling that experience. They can see that experience happening. Number one. Number two, air pollution तो है ही, उसके लिए आप कोई solution हमारे पास तो नहीं है, यानी कि हम क्या कर सकते हैं उसके ऊपर. But any which way you can actually use all this air purifier. But wherever possible, you need to be out there, maybe in the evening, wherever, और कुछ purposefully जहाँ पे pollution कम है, travel to that place once in a while. Okay, because we have to live in this world anyway. We cannot be something like someone, you know, just because it's air polluted, I'm going out. We cannot live like that. We cannot live in the Himalayas. तो जो लोग city में stay करते हैं, live करते हैं, I think you should go for a detox once in a year. So वो अलग अलग तरह का detox available है. आयुर्वेदा में detox है, or you can actually go for a detox. There is something called chelation, which has to be done under the supervision of a doctor.
Okay.
Chelation, उसमें क्या होता है कि they inject a kind of a medicine called EDTA, जो जाके सेल के अंदर से जो heavy metals को bind करके बाहर लाते हैं.
Okay.
It's a very proven scientific methodology. So chelation. Okay. So मेरे ख्याल से at least once in a year, maybe once in 6 months, you'll have to really detox your body.
So all the toxins and metals and everything will flush out of the body, and you'll feel replenished again.
Absolutely. That's a solutions which is available now.
अगर आप ये पूरा एपिसोड देखना चाहते हैं तो आप हमारे मेन चैनल गुंजन शाउट्स पे जा सकते हैं, जिसका लिंक डिस्क्रिप्शन में अवेलेबल है.